So, how are you feeling so far this season?
I think so far we've had a couple bumps in the road, but these players are really resilient, and I think that this year they have a great chance and opportunity to do big things. We have a lot of talented players, so I'm pretty happy with how the season's going so far.
Can you explain what it's like to have to, this season, and we'll get to the red shirt too, but kind of have a different role. You're sitting on the bench, you're watching these games. Can you explain what that's like?
Yeah, it's really different, and a lot of people can say it's easy, but I don't think it will be easy until the last game is played and I'm able to like kind of get back out there with them. But I'm trying to stay positive, and a lot of players go through it. A lot of people redshirt, unfortunately, but it's part of the game. Injuries, but it's nice being involved from a different aspect. You see a lot of things on the bench that you don't see when you're playing, and it's kind of nice to have that year to just kind of focus on. Like I wonder what, like these are things that I can work on. And I can see that when I watch Melina and Michaela and, our posts do that, I can kind of learn from a different aspect. So it's kind of nice in a way.
Right now, of course, you're going to take the red shirt this season. Can you talk about the process of determining that and who'd you talk to? How long did it take? That kind of thing?
It was a struggle because I obviously struggled last year with my back and pushed through it because we kind of needed that, we needed that last year. So I did push through it last year, but this year, as we have, 6, 7 posts, it was more of, I couldn't push through it anymore. I was getting to the point where, my day-to-day living without playing basketball was struggling, and I have my whole life ahead of me. I'm so young, so I had to weigh my options. But yeah, I talked to plenty of doctors in Madison and also in Minnesota when I went home. The coaches have been with me every step of the way. Also teammates. Taylor went through it last year with her back, so she's been right by my side through this whole thing. But yeah, it's not an easy process, and mentally it's hard. But you have so many people that are there for you and kind of pick you up when you're down. But you have to realize that you need to be there for them as well. So.
Yeah. How has Taylor helped you out in this process? Because obviously, like you just mentioned, she went through this a season ago.
Yes, absolutely. I texted her a lot in the beginning and kind of got together with her a lot and talked about, Tay, how hard is it? How hard is it? And she said, Cassie, I'm not going to lie. It's really hard, especially when you have so much love for the game. It's hard to sit out, and especially in practice, it's hard to sit out and watch, especially in a game, where you're there every day and you're seeing them grow as a team and you're kind of, you're there, but you're not in there. It's hard, but, you have to stay positive. Like I said, it's not worth getting, down about. So
talking with Wisconsin's Cassie Rochel here at halftime. All right, here's the fun stuff now. UWBadgers.com. Your favorite book is The Lucky One. That I know my Nicholas Sparks. I have never read it. So what's better, the movies or the books?
I'm a visual person. I love to read and kind of get my mind into it, but like whenever the movie comes out to a book, I have to go see the movie. I loved the movie. So
is that with Zac Efron?
It is. Yes, it is. So I like the movie. It was but Nicholas Sparks is a great author, so it's a good read as well.
Believe me, I've seen all the movies, not by choice, but so you want to be a sports broadcaster among other things, is that right?
Correct. I would absolutely love that.
What would you want to do? What aspect of it?
I just love, being in front of the camera. I love sports, and I wanted to stick with it. I don't think, as much as I love being involved, I could be a coach. There's so much going into it behind the scenes that, a lot of people don't know about, and it's a huge commitment. And I would be committed to my team, but I just don't, they sacrifice a lot. So I chose a different route, and I thought broadcasting would be a great idea. So we'll try it out and we'll see how far it goes. But yeah, I think it would be a great career. So.
Why don't you like giving hugs?
Okay, it's always been a height issue for me since I'm always usually taller than the person that I'm hugging. It's like awkward. You never know high, low. You never know how to go in. So that's just my story with hugs. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, when I saw that, I was like, well, that seems strange, but it makes total sense now.
Yes, the only person I really love hugging is my father because he's about my height and he's a big teddy bear. So. But yeah, everyone else, I just have to bend down. So maybe that's where my back problems came into. But no, it's just it's a height thing.
All right, then finally, you said Google and Facebook are your favorite websites. What are your favorite apps on your phone?
Apps. Google. I Google everything. If I don't know the answer to anything, I will Google it. I have the Google app. YouTube. I love music, so obviously that, like songs, stuff like that. Me and a couple of the girls just got Duolingo, and we're learning Spanish. So that's my new favorite app, and Candy Crush. I love games and stuff. So those are.
Adios.
Adios.